car noises. There's no one doing nothing.
Alright, what's up guys? I've been wanting to make this video for a little while. This is my 93 Chevy Blazer. Just to go over it, I bought it a couple years ago when I needed a daily. I drove it for a year. I had it lifted with big old weld wheels and BF Goodrich all-terrains. So this is kind of a rare truck. The Blazer was only offered 92 to 94 for this body style, and they were only offered in four-wheel drive. With that being said, obviously the purists aren't huge on this. It's a ruined truck. It's a four-wheel drive lowered with Beltec performance shocks in the front, Western chassis, 4.5-inch drop keys. It's got an axle flip and C-notch in the rear with Beltec shocks, shock extensions. And then it's got wheel Ventique Steelies all the way around. The rear's 15x8 with a 275. The fronts are 16x7, I think. I'm not sure. But last time I had the truck out, I kind of really twisted some stuff up, and I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Stuff on the floor. It might be from the truck, it might not be. But the rear end, the center section twisted backwards on the axle tubes, which led everything from going from an angle like this to like that into the rear end. So the drive shaft is kind of sitting in here like this. It banged up the drive shaft hitting against the cross members underneath the body. So it's down for a little while. The interior, nothing crazy. Carbon fiber pieces from AZA Performance. It's got a MPI quick release, or an MPI wheel with a motion quick release. It's got a terrible Boss head unit. I would not recommend them to anybody. They're trash. The connection never works. Always have to hard reset it. It's a pain. It'll end up getting, I have a set of Corbeau seats that are going in it. Center console's coming out of it. And then to replace the center console, I got this 2024 Tahoe unit. So that should look pretty good altogether. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's just bone stock, 5.7, 200,000 miles. It's getting a 9-inch rear end, strange brakes. It's going to have a spool. And then I ordered 15x10 Bogarts for the rear because the bolt pattern's changing from 6x5.5 to 5x5 with the new rear end and axles. So I figured get the rear end taken care of. I want to build it to take some power, make some power in the coming years. So while the rear end's banged up, get that taken care of, and then we'll throw a motor and transmission in it down the line, but the rear end will be one thing that we don't have to worry about. So I guess in the next couple of weeks, we'll be jacking the truck up, pulling the rear end out from underneath it, getting the new rear end straightened out. I got to take that for powder coat. We're going to mini tub the truck. We're going to put a roll bar, a harness bar, and down bars in it. The plan is to pull all the four-wheel drive stuff out of it that the truck still has. So I've got to pull the front axles out. I have to cut them up and leave just the stubs in the hubs. They keep the bearings together. But then we're going to pull the transfer case out, the front drive shaft, everything that makes it so that it can be put in four-wheel drive, which if I put it in four-wheel drive now is going to lead to everything just exploding. That'll all come out. One less thing I have to worry about. The passenger axle is currently trashed. I looked under it a couple of weeks ago before breaking it, and it's trashed. There's not a whole lot to it, but hopefully I'll be able to keep up and keep updating you guys while this goes on, while we build this truck. I don't see a whole lot of people working on the two-doors, especially the two-door Blazers, and doing stuff like this, simply because the Blazers are much less common than the Tahoes of the OBS generation, and they're four-wheel drive. So a lot of people are going to buy them and lift them, put big wheels and tires on it, and enjoy the traditional truck. But I've decided, since I have this and I wanted something kind of fun, kind of fast, I'd do something a little different. My brother's got the Camaro. This thing's pretty rowdy, but he's going to help me with all of the performance stuff that goes into this. So hopefully in the not too distant future, it'll be back on the road. And then after that, I'm hoping within a year or two, we'll have a truck that makes about 500 horsepower reliably. So that's all I've got. I'll keep updating as work gets done, but until then, that's it.